Greetings of peace. Welcome to the final session, How to Meditate. We are streaming from Houston, Texas, USA.
Thank you for being with us.
Our global situation has given us a chance to be a little bit introverted and reflect on what is important in life. We also know that whatever stress, worry, and fear that we have, it's taken time to accumulate that, and usually without us being aware of it. The same goes for peace. We really do need a savings account of peace. And this savings account can be easily accumulated so that whenever a situation comes, whenever something changes all of a sudden, like it has with the world recently, I will have this reservoir of peace that I can draw from. The main purpose of this homework, which I had given you, was to give you an idea how easy it is to make meditation part of your lifestyle. It really does need to be incorporated in the daily timetable so that it becomes natural. Few minutes in the morning, few minutes in the evening, and during the day to catch myself when I'm completely preoccupied and busy with what I have to do, and remind myself that I really do need to pay attention to my own mind and give myself a break during the day, allow my mind to experience peace for just a few seconds. This homework also shows me that I am capable of experiencing peace, and all I need to do is give myself a little bit of chance to experience it. We can ask ourselves, when reflecting on this past 12 days, how much time do I give to my body and all of the things connected to my body, which are necessary to live in the world and fulfill our responsibilities? So we can see how much time I give to my body and how much quality time I give to myself. The beauty of it is, it doesn't require a lot of time. It requires quality time. Few minutes in the morning, few minutes in the evening. And when this becomes part of my lifestyle, then naturally and automatically I start being more in touch with my own mind, my own feelings. It helps me to remain centered and focused, so I don't get carried away as much with whatever's going on around me. Now that you've had a little bit of experience of meditation in the virtual world, one day, when the global situation opens up again, there are Brahmakumari centers all over the world. And if you go and visit a center, take a refresher course, or just go to visit, you will really enjoy it very much, because the atmosphere at the center is a very meditative atmosphere. If you are in Texas or in Houston or planning to visit Houston, we would be very happy for you to visit us. As soon as you come into the parking lot of the center, you immediately feel the atmosphere and the vibrations of peace and tranquility. It makes it easier to meditate, because we all need a starting point where we can have experience, actual experience of meditation. And the atmosphere here at the center is really a very special and divine atmosphere. It gives you a lift. When we start the process of meditation and we start getting to know ourselves on a more spiritual level, a deeper level, then at the same time we are forging a relationship with a being, a live, conscious being who doesn't have a body. So just to revise on this one point, how this works. When we think of people, we first have in our mind a picture of that person. And through this mental picture, we establish a link or forge a connection with that individual. And this opens up a two-way link through which we express our feelings and our sentiments. It's something we already know how to do, because we do it all the time, every day. With this source of peace, this subtle light, supreme light, this being doesn't have a body. So what shall I think about? We have this picture of this light, which is not a physical being, just so that I have an image in my mind of roughly what this being would look like if this being were physical. We say a light of wisdom, light of love, light of knowledge. So when I start meditating, in the beginning it's a little bit intellectual, meaning it's knowledge and information which I've learned, and I may have experienced a little bit, but the experience is not that deep yet. So in the beginning, it is a little bit visualization, understanding through knowledge and wisdom. But as I go on practicing, this starts to translate into understanding, realization, and experiences will start coming. Just like with people whom we have relationship with, as we spend more time with them, we get to know them more and more. So with this light, this being of light, the source of peace, these experiences come little by little, just like with a person. So in time, I will start to have an impression, a picture of what is the personality of this beautiful being of light. This happens through relationship. The only challenge is that we are making effort to develop a relationship with a being that we can't see with our eyes. But this is the general process of it. Spirituality, meditation, learning to govern myself, learning to manage myself. For this, I really need to be a leader. It's not that I stand on a box and give instructions to people, but learn to lead myself. Learn to be in touch with my feelings. Have my spiritual goals very strong in my mind. What type of person I want to be. And when I meditate, I strengthen this goal again and again and again. This way, I will have a positive influence on others. I'll learn to lead myself. And I'll be less affected negatively by anything around me. Meditation is so easy. We just have to give a little bit of priority to it. So another thing that this world situation has given us a chance to reflect on is, where are my priorities in life? So to become a good meditator, I just need to move the priority of meditation up in my life and give it importance. Just like when we go to work, if we cook, all of the things which are important that we pay attention to, do it accurately so that the product is good. And the same is for meditation. I just need to move up this priority in my life, because without peace, even we work so hard to earn money, to get things done, but if I don't have peace, I would not be able to enjoy all of the hard work which I've done. Peace gives me a feeling of accomplishment. So have this in mind, think about it deeply, and again, if you are ever in the Houston area, you are most welcome to visit the center here. We also have a spiritual exhibition room, very beautifully lighted, with the display of all of the knowledge which we are discussing. Now, Dr. Hansa is with us this evening, and she'll share a few summary insights to conclude our series.
I am glad that you have been with us with all these sessions. You all must be loving truth, the supreme light. The light of God is truth. I shared with you my own out-of-body experiences, and I didn't have the vision of light. I just felt I was peaceful and directed. There are millions who have encountered this light. Some of them saw the bright light. Some of them didn't, but got the direction and the vibrations. When the supreme light shows up as a bright, bright light, we all know that it is not a physical light. It is an invisible being. But when the power of the Supreme is strong, then it radiates the aura of bright light. Whenever someone has these experiences, which you can call out of body, it doesn't make the soul strong, but this experience can inspire the soul to continue communicating with this light. I have one request, that you be in touch with this light, which we call meditation. When we meet someone first, our meeting is always formal. But if we go on meeting again and again every day, then eventually the relationship is developed. So if you continue being in contact with this light and meditating, your relationship will become informal, of a loving friend. Where if you are doing physical yoga, exercise, you can still be in touch and speak to this light. You are free in the office, at home you have some time. Keep this being of light in your awareness. If any situation come in your life where you need guidance, or if you think you have a weakness which is creating problems in relationship or in your growth, you can invoke in your mind the presence of this Supreme Being and speak to it. You will definitely get guidance and help. Now, Mark is going to conduct the meditation.
You must be all experts after practicing very sincerely for 12 days. Now let's put all of the knowledge which we have accumulated and all of the experiments with meditation over these past few days all together and have a very powerful, very peaceful, nice meditation. This experience of meditation is very special because it stays with me forever. So first of all, become the master of your own body. I make my body completely motionless and still. With my mind, I relax every muscle, every cell of this body of mine. Now, in just a second, I become aware of myself as a spiritual being of light. These eyes of mine are the windows I'm looking through. I am a peaceful being. I am separate from this body of mine, but I'm still me, the same person. It's just that I experience that the most valuable, important thing about me is not what I can see in the mirror, but to know that I am a spiritual being, a sparkling being, the one who gives life to this body of mine. In this consciousness, my own body feels like a costume of light. It's as if I'm pulling away from the awareness of everything physical. All around me is the vibrations, the atmosphere of silence, of peace. I can see everything through my eyes. I can hear everything through my ears. But I am beyond the pull or the influence of anything physical. My mind is completely still. Completely relaxed, but so alert, so awake. All around me is light upon light upon light. In this consciousness, I can feel the presence of another being. This being of light is so gentle. I can feel waves, rays of power coming towards me. I feel so much strength inside. This deep experience of peace lets me know that whatever happens, however it happens, I can connect to this light and be absorbed in this ocean of peace. This makes me stable, calm, and while I'm experiencing this, automatically, at the same time, these vibrations, this current of energy goes to all those who are going through difficulty. This source of peace, this subtle light, is my friend. The one I belong to, and the one who belongs to me. This is an eternal relationship that will always be with me. As I come back, as I bring my awareness back to this body of mine, I feel that I was far, far away. I'm so refreshed, relaxed, detached, lovingly detached from everything physical. So let us finish with this nice meditation. Those who would like to learn more, we're going to have continued classes, and on the screen here in front of me is a link that you can visit, or also an email address. And if you would like to continue, just send us an email. And once we have made a plan, we'll reply to you and we can go on with the next series. This concludes the final session, How to Meditate.
I am happy you were with us during this session. Looking forward being with you in the future sessions. Be peaceful.
Thank you.